All right, so we are live. This is Ben Wolf's final project here with content marketing. I'm going to be showing off my website today. I'm going to be giving you kind of a quick demo of everything, talking about things I find interesting, different features, interesting content, social media, etc. But for the sake of time, I guess we'll just dive right into our homepage. So to begin with, we've got our beautiful logo up here in our header. Here, everything is going to be black and gold theme as big Pittsburgh fan, grew up here, so decided to go with that. And my company is called Wolf Wealth Financial. Up here in our header, I wanted to highlight that no matter what tab you are on, this little white highlight is going to show up. So we are on home, and you can tell that because it is white and the rest are yellow. So get things going. What is Wolf Wealth Financial all about? I can't speak. Um, it is a financial services company targeted towards young adults and college kids. So we are addressing the fact that when you are young in your 20s, etc., that it is hard to manage your money and it can be overwhelming to kind of string together what you exactly want to do, afford a house, car, etc., whatever your goals may be. This website here is to provide various budgeting, investing, and educational tips and just advice to these young adults as it's a very crucial moment in your life to make these big decisions. So now, kind of just to demo the site, I'm going to be scrolling through all the various tabs that we have. As you see, we have a lot to cover, and I believe 5 to 7 minutes is how long the video is going to be. So hopefully we can make time. All right. So to begin with, we got our home tab. So a beautiful outline of the city of Pittsburgh with our name, and this is just a quick little tab saying you could pause and read this for the sake of time. I'm not going to read all the paragraphs, but it gives a philosophy why us, why your financial future starts here. So again, you're more than welcome to pause and read all through this, but a nice quote by Billy Graham himself, a famous investor. And then we have a frequently asked question tab. Is you could click on all these and get a nice little Q&A going for small questions you may have. And again, just where you can reach us here. So now going on to the sign up side of things, we have, again, our header that follows us no matter what tab we go to, but when you scroll down, it goes away. We got our payments here. So this is just a quick little outline of what we offer. So with a one-time session, it kind of describes it here, but in short and sweet, it connects you with a representative who will help you with any questions, etc., that you may have with your finances. So for $19.99, yeah, you can hop on a call, meet in person, whatever you prefer, and we can run you through any questions you may have. Or an ongoing month to month, that's $9.99, and that kind of gives you, again, each do give you access to our various content. I'll showcase that later on, but yeah, outlines it here. And for the sake of time, we're going to keep moving. And up next, we got a contact us. So obviously reach out anytime you want. Here are our departments. So there's me, Charlie, and William. Again, our phone numbers and emails of where you can find us and our office location. Next, we are going to move on to, let's see if it loads, the what we offer side of things. So to begin with, nice little slideshow. You can click it. It's all like financial themed. And then it kind of just gives you a outline of exactly what we offer. Like I mentioned before, our big three are budgeting, investing, and education. So each kind of give a quick little outline of what we have here. And again, if you're ready to start, get in touch and we will be happy to set up a call or the subscription. So now moving into the first thing, we got our budgeting. I started out with this kind of might be a little corny, but get ready to howl at the moon with our budgeting advice. Wolf, howl at the moon. Take it or leave it. I thought it was kind of funny, but it gives you a quick little outline of what we got going here. Easy to follow, proven, and made for anybody. But wait, there's more below. What is below? So I decided to add some budgeting tips and advice for people who are just looking to check out the website, give them some content, see what we have to offer, what could be expand upon more within that subscription. So nice little website here. Is fun to research and brainstorm that. So now going on to the investing side of things, brings us to this wonderful site here, a nice little background. And as we scroll down, it shows off our services. And again, a little quote by Warren Buffett, their nice logo, and it shows our big three with investing. So discipline, diversification, and a long-term focus. Again, for the sake of time, I'm not going to read all these paragraphs, but um, you're more than welcome to pause and read them. So why start investing with Wolf Wealth? Again, a nice paragraph. For the sake of time, I'm not going to read it. Just kind of scrolling through to show you what I got going. So now on the educational side of things, again, nice little background here, and you are scrolling down. Quick little testimony here. I believe that education is probably the most important part of this project. I do have a passion for investing in finances, as I did pick up a minor in finance, and I think long-term wealth is built around lifelong learning and education when it comes to this, because the more you know, the more you're going to earn and compound your money throughout the years. So I really like to stress on education and understanding exactly what is going on with your money. So with this, again, from the free ebook to various forms, with the subscription, you get a ton of education on this website. And like I mentioned, lifelong learning, big thing for us. Feel free to pause and read or go back and look what we offer. But for the sake of time, we are going to move on to the Wolf Blueprint. This was just a fun little thing I thought, kind of give the people who access the site a little practical challenge to kind of go through. So foundations, days 1 through 30, kind of gives you 4 little steps here to try to do. And then as we move on to days 31 through 60, again, another 3. Nice little chart. Fingers crossed that 100% is fruitful in 5 years. And as we scroll down, phase 3, 61 through 90, as it shows the next few steps. And again, I'm kind of moving through this fast for the sake of time, but this is kind of just to show what I got going and why the Wolf Blueprint works. It's simple, realistic, and it gives clear step-by-step action. I believe we covered all that we have here. So now moving on to our content side of things. So this here just shows what content we offer on our website, as well as various other social media platforms. So we have a free ebook, podcast, and original content, and this is just an encouragement to go explore those. So as we go explore them, we could first go to our free ebook. So again, we got our beautiful cover right here, very nice, and a little outline of the ebook. Down below here, we have quotes of people who've read it. And if you would like to access said ebook, all you would do is click there, and it brings you to our wonderful document. Again, for the sake of time, I'm not going to read the book, but it's just kind of just to show that it's there. All right, moving on to the podcast. So, here we go. Episode 1. Again, below, we have our quick little outline of the podcast. If you want to watch it, all you do is click said link, brings you to YouTube, and boom, ready to watch. Very nice. And same goes for podcast number 2. Scroll down, nice little recap what's going on here. Click the link, and boom, ready to watch. Very nice, very nice. So we go to our social media link next. Before I forget, I do want to include our social media promotional. I know this was, I think, 5% of the grade, and it's not supposed to be included on the website, but I created a doc and screenshots and examples of what we got. So the 3 social media promotional content examples. Number 1, Instagram. So here we got our beautiful Instagram and a few little posts here and a little outline of what we offer. Next, X, formerly known as Twitter. Again, we have our site here, Wolf Wealth Financial. We got our logo, got our socials, beautiful hashtag, and a little post. Very nice. And then our YouTube, which has our podcasts and various other original content. Here I included a reel short, whatever they call it, from Wolf Wealth. Where were we? There we were. All right. So yeah, moving on to the social media tab. Again, I thought this was pretty fun. I used AI to create this logo on a smartphone. Very fun. And this kind of just gives a general outline of our subscribers. Instagram followers, and site visits. There's Instagram I showed you on the previous document, and it shows that we have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reels, whatever it's called, YouTube, and podcast. And a nice quote from one of our followers. Next, I wanted to highlight our original video. Excuse me. If it would load, there we go. Sorry about that. Wi-Fi has been a little slow. So again, if you want to watch this, you just click the link to the YouTube channel and boom, there it is. And you are welcome to watch it. But yeah, again, just a little outline of the video. Oh, there we go. Up next, I got the Wolf Challenge. And again here, just like the blueprint, it's just a little piece of content to encourage people to try to practically put the knowledge that we offer into play. So more than welcome to read it, but for the sake of time, we are going to move on to Money Myths. Again, another fun piece of content I wanted to include on the website for free, but the idea here is just to include 5 myths about money or investing for just anyone to read. So, I mean, you can go through them, you can read them. We don't have all the time in the world, but they are here for you to explore. And again, the financial red flags, another fun piece of content that kind of just shows you quick signs of what's wrong with your money. So budgeting, yeah, this is actually pretty fun to make and to think about. So I did enjoy this piece. And then we move on to investing. All right, I believe that's everything covered in our content. We are now going to move on to the customer impact side of things. All right, so Wolf Wealth's Art Impact. We got our logo here. We got client reviews, our clients, and awards. So here we have some quotes that come up. I believe there are a handful here. You just kind of have to wait for them to go through. But for the sake of time, we are going to keep scrolling to our beautiful awards. So yeah, I can't speak. As you can see here, we have been highly regarded in the industry and have been graciously granted these awards through the years. Again, our socials are down there. And we move on to our faith and mission. Very important. A lot of information to go here. I did want to include this. I believe it is very important, no matter what aspect of business or whatever website that you generate. I think having a faith and mission is very important. Having Christ centered at all this. I just think this is very important because I know we're talking about money. People can get caught up in money and think it's the root of all evil. But just having a vast understanding that, hey, at the end of the day, money is only a tool and that God is really what's important in the end, it goes a long way and it can really set you straight. So I think just having a true center on faith and mission is huge. Again, I included a little testimony about my own church and various Bible quotes, and just I hope this can make an impact on somebody. That was kind of the end goal. And again, on the customer impact, I did want to include that, we are legit. So I included the Wolf Winners tab with our beautiful logo here and outline in our nice little wolf with a stack of money. I wanted to include the winners and people that used our services and invested with us. So these are just little screenshots and a testimony and recap of what they did. So for the sake of time, I'm not gonna read all this, but just show you. You're welcome to pause and read. Some nice wins, going from a big account all the way to a small account, just to show that, we can do and work with anyone. So yeah, that's our customer impact. And lastly, on our website, we just have a thank you page. Just thank you for trusting in Wolf Wealth. I know it's a lot to invest your money, and just saying thank you to our customers and letting them know that we have their back and support them. So yeah, welcome to the pack. Your financial future just got stronger. But yeah, that's the website here. I do want to talk about other things before the video ends. I do want to mention that I think the most interesting thing that I found on this website, where was it? It was the Wolf Winners. I think that was the most interesting and fun thing, kind of creating these hypothetical portfolios and showing, hey, this is practical with the right advice and the right investment strategy. This is all realistic. Um, I find that very interesting. I think investing is very interesting, and I kind of have a passion for it. So I did really enjoy that. And again, with the design features, I did enjoy using the various plugin models. I mean, I don't really have like an exact favorite, but using like all the black and white and having the logo or black and white, what am I saying? Black and gold with the Pittsburgh theme. Um, it was fun, just to kind of spice it up, make it a little interesting. I don't know, it's a little different. It's a little different. The most interesting content I want to say that we have, I would probably go with, where was it? I'm losing it. Probably the podcast, just because you can kind of take a podcast any way you want. Being able to talk to, in this one of my buddies about it, and the other one kind of having my own testimony and monologue. I think hearing more than a 5 minute so spiel right now of what I got going is pretty interesting and something that I enjoyed. And of course, I included the social media again. I believe this should be enough. If for some reason you want this document, just shoot me an email. I'm happy to send it over. But yeah, I believe that is all I have for you. I, again, enjoyed this project here. It's definitely a fun, thought-provoking exercise. If you need me to send any documents over with the YouTube channel or whatever, the social media, just again, feel free to shoot me an email. Thank you, Professor. Have a nice Christmas, and I will see you next semester.